started out as one phone is turning into many. What's up, everybody? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. This is the Samsung Galaxy S, and this is the Samsung Captivate, a Galaxy S phone. So it's like, it's not just the Galaxy S, it's a whole way of life. It's the S life. That's what they talked about when they launched this thing back at CTIA, the S life. Anyway, it's the Galaxy S, the Captivate rather, the first Galaxy S phone to hit a U.S. carrier. This is for AT&T. Just got it, thanks to the folks at Samsung PR for loaning us this one to review. It's going to hit AT&T on July 18th, $200 on contract after rebate. And like I said, it's just the first one. The Vibrant coming to T-Mobile, the Fascinate coming to Verizon, the Epic 4G coming to Sprint, and then also a version to US Cellular, and at least one other version, I believe. All kinds of Galaxy S phones hitting the US market this summer. But this is the first one, at least the first one we have, the Captivate on AT&T, $200, July 18th. Let's check it out. All right, so here you go, the Samsung Captivate, a Galaxy S phone for AT&T. It runs Android. It's got Wi-Fi and gears. Let's get out of the box. Like I said in the beginning, July 18th, $200 on contract from AT&T. Seriously, texting and driving can wait. Don't do it. It's dangerous. It's not worth it. Just slow down, enjoy the ride, sing along to the radio. Text later. See that siren going off in the background there? You heard the brrr, brrr. That's the text and drive warning. Really. No, really it is. Here's the phone itself. We will get to it in a minute. But already, wow, already it feels more substantial to me than the unlocked Galaxy S, which felt kind of plasticky, and that's a good sign. But I don't know if that's really true. Maybe I'm just wishing. We'll get to that in a second. Also in the box, you get a box. And in that other box, you get a bunch of stuff about your GPS navigation, the phone. SGHI 897 is the official name. Whoosh, for the Captivate. Suppose we should take the film off here. I keep saying we as though there's somebody else. Like I have a little robot who's helping me. My little robot friend. Noah, should we take the film off? Yes, let's take the film off. Yeah, okay. There, the film's off. So we'll let that start up. Also in the box, you get a headset, 3.5mm stereo headset with an inline remote control microphone. You get a USB cable, micro USB to USB, and you get power adapter, kind of a multi-stage power charging. No, it's just an adapter that has kind of this weird design to it. I don't know, it's really multi-stage. All right, so the phone itself, so just kind of by way of comparison, here's the original Galaxy S on the left, the Captivate on the right. You know, roughly the same size and shape. The original obviously has more fingerprints on it because I've been using it. Both have the 4-inch Super AMOLED display. The Captivate, the AT&T version, is a little bit more squared off, kind of the harder edges as opposed to the rounded edges. Flip it over. We've got another piece of film here on the back. Oh, I don't know what I did. And you've got this crazy checkerboard. But this is metal. So like I was saying, the original one, definitely kind of a plasticky feel to it. But the Captivate, you know, kind of a more of a, I believe this is metal. It still sounds kind of thin, but it feels like metal. So a little bit more heft. Oh, I guess I activated the camera there. A little bit more heft to the device, which is a welcome thing. Feels a little bit heavier, marginally heavier. I have to look it up. It still feels pretty lightweight. Seems to be about, we'll get the specs on it, seems to be about the same thickness as the original. But it feels pretty good. And so you've got your 7, you know, the software seems to be the same. Live wallpaper going on in the background there with the, see that with those crazy things. I don't even know what they are, but they're moving around. Oh, I can touch them and they light up. I'll just do this for the rest of the video. You've got your 7 home screens. So this custom TouchWiz 3.0 custom Samsung user interface. Of course, still the Google widgets and everything, but they've added a dock down at the bottom, kind of an iPhone-esque dock. The Samsung Social Hub, the feeds and updates, that kind of stuff for your social networking. Daily Briefing is a kind of a 3-pane or 4-pane widget that has lets you see AccuWeather, Yahoo Finance, AP Mobile, and your own calendar at a glance, and then you can tap into that, and that goes into more in depth with each of those. Go back the other way. You've got some AT&T apps. You've got AT&T Navigation, Yellow Pages Mobile, AT&T Music, Mobi TV. Nothing on that page. Nothing on that page. So then you go into the apps drawer, and again the Samsung UI, kind of a little bit more. Kind of a little bit, again, not to say iPhone basis, but iPhone did kind of usher in this era of a grid of icons on a touchscreen, but just a little bit more. It just looks a little bit different than the standard Android. That's all it really is. And instead of scrolling up and down, it scrolls left to right. You see, you've got your three panes there. Some of the Samsung specific apps, they've got Write and Go, which is like a notes widget. Got the Media Hub. I don't know what just happened, why it just did that. That was interesting. The Media Hub, Mini Diary. On the front page, All Share, which is for sharing media. Daily Briefing, we mentioned. Again, me and the robot. Yeah, Krav, we mentioned that. Daily Briefing I mentioned before. And then, of course, your Android apps and widgets that you can install. So if we go back to the home screen, it's still Android. You can still just click and hold, and then you can add a Samsung widget. Buddies Now, feeds and updates already on there, Yahoo Finance Clock, or you can add an Android widget. And then, of course, you can go get new widgets and apps from the App Store. On the back here, you've got a 5-megapixel camera, no flash, does 720p HD video capture. No front-facing camera on this device. And so there you go, kind of a quick, unboxing, kind of first look around the Captivate, which is the AT&T variant of the Samsung Galaxy S. Get ready for the Galaxy S invasion this summer. But so far, so good. Like I said, right out of the box, I don't actually know if it's really, I'm going to take this off. I'm not totally sure if this is plastic or not. I think that one sticker actually told me how to take this off. What do? Press down on the center to release the battery cover and press up to fasten the battery cover. Okay, well, I should do that. Oh yeah, and then I should show you the keyboard. See, it's good that pressing on these screens reminds me of what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Press down on the center. Right in the middle? Or on the bottom there? There's haptic feedback going on, that's for sure. I keep touching the screen. It still definitely feels a little bit, hollow, like some of the Samsung phones tend to, and like the original did with that plasticky kind of hollow feel. It's definitely a lot of plastic going on this phone. But while I'm not sure if I love the checkerboard look of the back cover, it definitely, there's something about it that definitely gives the phone a little bit more of a feeling of heft to it. Anyway, I failed with the battery cover. I can live with that. I don't care. If we go back to, I'm not sure why it keeps taking me out of, why is the phone, it keeps taking me out of the applications. That's not so good. We'll go to messaging and you can see the Samsung keyboard. So we'll do just a quick test here of the keyboard. Feels good to type on. I made some typos for sure, but it felt pretty good. If we go to settings, you can change the, so something's going on here that I keep inadvertently, I don't know if I'm somehow triggering the back button with my pinky down there or what's happening, but it keeps going back, not just from the apps, but from everywhere. Interesting. So you've got the QWERTY 304 keypad, and then handwriting boxes, and then we'll go into widescreen mode here, the accelerometer. It's got an accelerometer and a, one of those gyro sensors, six-axis gyroscope sensor. Those are all the rage. Yeah, I made pretty much the same. No, different typos. Oh well, I was gonna say it felt good to type on the 4-inch screen, nice and nice and big for typing, but I still made a bunch of typos. But I'll have to get used to it with any with any new phone. Definitely, there's a learning curve period of getting used to what it's like to type on the device. So anyway, there you go. First look. Like I said that a minute ago, but now I mean it. The Captivate, AT&T, Samsung, Google, July 18th, $200 on contract. It's a Galaxy S phone. There will be more Galaxy S phones. Might we even do an all Galaxy S dogfight? I don't know. I don't know if we'll take it that far. But there you go. Much, much more on the Captivate, the original Galaxy S, and all the other Galaxy S devices as they come out. I believe the next one we'll see is the T-Mobile Vibrant a little later this week. Over on PhoneDog.com and, of course, DroidDog.com, our in-depth Android sister site. Until next time, thanks for watching. My name is Noah. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.